Hi, I'm Laura. I haven't always been the happy, chipper girl you see today. I want to share my story of how Jesus totally transformed my life about 11 years ago. My parents divorced when I was only 5 years old. I grew up with an older sister, a younger brother, and a functioning but very loving alcoholic mother. I'm so grateful that my mom was able to seek recovery and celebrate 10 years of sobriety when she passed away in 1999. I went to church with my grandmother quite often and asked Jesus into my heart when I was 16. I took my first drink on my senior trip. Throughout my college years, the only time I drank was at social events. After college, I married my best friend. We both drank occasionally, but never on a regular basis. After 10 years of marriage, we were blessed with twins. I was over the moon excited to finally be a mom. I was very caring and attentive to our precious children the first few years. However, I started having more than an occasional glass of wine in the evening. I went from having 1 or 2 glasses once a week to drinking every day. I started craving it more and more. I knew my drinking was out of control when I didn't think twice about lying to my husband. I would find any excuse imaginable to leave work early and go buy alcohol. I tried to justify to myself that I was okay. I went to work, I went to church every Sunday, I even helped lead Vacation Bible School. The problem was that after a while, my addiction grew stronger. It became all I could think about. Even though I knew God was always in control, Satan had such a strong hold on me. I couldn't enjoy any activity or outing with my sweet family because I was counting the hours till I could get back home and sneak a drink. I had no hope, no dreams. My only thoughts were of alcohol. I knew I needed to change, be a better mother, a better wife, a better Christian. I just couldn't do it on my own willpower. One day, I had way too much to drink, and my husband took me to the emergency room. He was so done with me. He had already threatened to take our children and leave me if I didn't stop drinking. They sent me to a treatment facility so I could detox. Unfortunately, my ride there was in the back of a patrol car. Apparently, my blood alcohol level was so high, 0.327, that the law required this. The fact that I was even still alive was proof that God indeed had bigger and better plans for my life. I was just so excited to get a glimmer of hope, even if it was in the back of a patrol car. While I was at the treatment facility, I met a lot of very nice people that let me know that I wasn't the only one in the world with a drinking problem. The feeling of hope and freedom from the chains of addiction was just unbelievable. I was only there 48 hours and then left with my husband and precious children back to a new life. In that first week of sobriety, a friend picked me up and took me to my first Celebrate Recovery 12-step meeting. After that first meeting, I realized what I had been missing. It was like the secret ingredient. It was God. I genuinely felt His loving arms around me, welcoming me back. He had been so patient. Lamentations 3:40 says, "Let us examine our ways and test them, and let us return to the Lord." I strive to learn how to start living the life He wanted for me. Through His grace and forgiveness, I am now so much more focused on my husband and children than even before my addiction. Instead of getting depressed about the years I missed with them, I think about all the fun, happy memories we have made these past 11 years. God has absolutely showered me and my family with countless blessings. During the first 5 years of my recovery, I struggled with pride. I didn't want anyone to know outside of the safe walls of Celebrate Recovery about my past struggle with alcohol or even that I was in recovery. But I felt like God nudged me to stop caring what other people thought and start giving Him the glory. He gave me the courage to step way out of my comfort zone and share on Facebook about how He worked a miracle in my life. Now I gladly share my recovery story with anyone God leads me to. I'm super excited to see how God is going to use my hurts to change hearts and lives. Thank you for letting me share.